Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Normally I would have started straight in the game, but I want to show you a little something first. So you see that blue energy that was around my character? That is because of the XP boost that I got from the LexCore starter pack. Basically, the LexCore starter pack gives you an XP boost that allows you to gain XP faster. And it's supposed to last, if I'm not mistaken, it lasts for an hour. And if you log in and log out, but when you log out, it stops the timer, and when you log back in, then you still get the XP boost. So the XP boost will last 1 hour of game time, not 1 hour in real time. So you can log out and log in, and when you come back, as you saw again the blue energy, the XP boost is still active. And also the first thing I'm going to do, let's remove those shoulders because it doesn't look good. And also, there's another thing I should point out. Basically, someone mentioned how there's a huge difference in stats if you have the starter gear. Yes and no. Let's take a quick look. So basically, with the starter gear, you can see my stats right now. Like I have 992 might, 522 precision, and all that good stuff. When you start at the very beginning of the game, yes, it does give you quite a boost. Let's remove everything and look at the difference. So when you start, you basically only have your weapon. So yes, you can see a pretty big difference in stats. But again, 150 precision. And you have to understand it's 1 point of damage per 10 points of precision. So basically, with the once we have all the gear, we get basically 22 extra damage, extra point of damage. So, and when you're in the game, very quickly, the first boss you fight will give you the boost, the boots. So again, you can see the stats are going up a bit. And right after the boss, there's the chest, the L chest that gives you the chest piece. Again, that will give an increase to your stats already. Already you can see we're up to 231 precision. And that's just after fighting the first boss. And then we get, I forget, either the gloves or the belt, doesn't really matter. So you can see with the gloves, we're up to 262 precision. And now we're up to 289. And the back piece we got at the very end, so it brings us to 325 precision. As opposed to 522 precision. And I didn't check all the stats, I just focused on precision. But basically, even without all those stats, you can do the Brainiac mission even if you have no gear. I'm sure you've done that in the past. I would probably have to test it out with the new game update. But I'm sure you've done that in the past where you were in a hurry to actually level up your character and reach this point that you forgot to equip the gear you had in your inventory. And I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed you can still do the game at the first mission fine, even if you have no gear. Yes, you have 522 extra precision here, but even if you have just the 150 you start with, that's more than enough to defeat any enemies that you meet in that very first mission. So, and as you saw, we're level 5 right now. So we can open the level 5 starter kit. So let's do that right now. Just checking for a sec. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to get a new set of gear, a complete new set of gear, and we'll get a box that we're going to be able to open at level 10, which will give us again another new set of gear. So let's take a look at that gear. So right now we have no choice but to make precision gear, to make DPS gear. But once we reach level 10, we should be able to make a controller gear or DPS gear as we choose. I went a little too fast and didn't quite select some of the gear. There we go. So let's equip all that and see the difference it'll make. So right now, we're just going to look at precision. We have 522 precision. So let's see with our new gear how much we'll get. So that gear will probably make all the gear that will drop obsolete. So most of our gear is level 6, level 7. So at this point, most of our gear is level 7. Not sure why the trinket is level 4. It'll probably go up in level when we zone out. We'll see. Today we're going to start by looking at our mail. I assume it's going to give us a mask, and the mask is probably obsolete, so we're going to sell it right away. So we got the modern Batman for legend play, the Robin for legend play also, and this should be our mask. So let's consume that, let's consume that, and again the full domino mask we already have. And as you can see, the new gear we got is still new Genesis gear. So I assume it's not going to give us new styles. It'll probably be new Genesis gear throughout the whole leveling up process. We'll see. So let's start by selling. I was going to say repair, but I don't think we have. Well, we have a few things to repair. Well, we'll see. So no point in keeping the colas. They gave us 0 health and 0 power. There we go. And we no longer have anything to repair because we replaced all our gear. So let's take a quick look. So my guess is when we zone out, when we zone back in, our trinket will probably be level 5. Let's try it out. Oh no, it's still level 4. Oh, I'm so sad now. So you can see our precision went up to 539 with our new gear. Not that big a deal. But it does give, I assume our combat rating will be combat rating 7. So it does increase our combat rating a bit. Gives us a little boost to our stats. But it's nothing game breaking. It should make things a little easier. But I don't think it'll make things a walk in the park, if you will. And before we continue, I'm just checking if I forgot to assign some skill points. Oh yeah. Not sure if I probably no, I can't yet. I don't recall at which point we can assign skill points to our movement mode. Let's go with the tap hold move. So let's try it out. Tap and hold. So basically, as you saw, it propels. It sends us backward. Oh, that's. That is strange. Didn't realize I was in the PvP open world. That is strange. I didn't realize I was in the PvP open world. But apparently I am. Or am I? Oh, I toggled PvP on by accident. That makes sense. So we got a new skill point, so let's buy ourselves oh, we can't really do anything with our loadout just yet, so let's buy ourselves a new weapon combo. Let's go with this one. So we tap and we hold. Basically, we can go tap, hold, then go back. So it gives us some sort of mobility even as we're firing. So if we need to move forward, we tap and hold, and then we tap and hold the triangle if we need to go backward. Holy crap, level 7. So we learned a few extra powers, so let's take a quick look. And we'll earn a new skill point. So let's try tab to hold. And also let's take a look at our new power. So we got rocket retreat and rocket jump. Not sure what the difference is between the two. They seems to be both shield abilities. And they stun enemies that are knocked down. So let's give it a try. That sends us backward. Okay, so one sends us backward and one sends us forward. We're gonna have to try it out on some enemies to be able to tell for sure what actually happens. Well, let's grab all 3 exhibits because why not? I thought I heard something. Ideally, I should try to do missions as quickly as possible to maximize the free XP boost or the XP boost we got from the Luthor jetpack or starter pack. But we're gonna be level 30 soon enough. There's no point in hurrying all that much. Oh yeah, and I wanted to try out EViLL power. Oh, I didn't see what it did. Let's try again. Oh, so it traps them in some sort of net. Let's try the other one. Dual pistol is a pretty fun weapon to use. The only drawback I find is that there's a lot of combos that you can do with dual pistols. So if you have a power that has a lot of combos, doing the combos and the dual pistol combos can be a lot. So sometimes you end up either just using the dual pistols, or you end up using only the powers, and trying to use both together is challenging, I suppose. I guess you could decide to just use the weapon and use the powers only in certain situations. Like if you need to... Oh, level 8 already. I'm going to save my skill point. Last time I did the mistake of using all my skill points as I was gaining them. And then I went to level 9 and I couldn't purchase the supersonic flight. So I will wait until level 9 to spend whatever skill points I have. Oh, and I forgot, let's complete our mission here. So we got a belt and a pair of gloves. I guess they're going to be good only for the style, which is okay, I suppose. So let's go to the Malone Improvement District. At this point, we don't have the grappling hook or whatever that allows us to scale a building very quickly. I remember when I was at this point with my Phantom character, I had a lot of fun jumping from building to building to try to avoid enemies on the ground. Sadly, once you get what's it called, assisted rocket boost glide or whatever, sadly you no longer do that. You just glide from point A to point B. Oh, which is a real shame, I think. I love using the full auto on those pistols. I know a lot of players don't like that, but I love it. I see a lot of complaint on the forums when players use full auto. Other players just don't understand why. I guess they never played with dual pistols and don't realize how fun it is to actually use those. And the most fun is that you can fire in multiple directions. That's, I think that's the only weapon that can do so. But I could be mistaken. Maybe there's something I don't remember from some of the other weapons. Oh yeah, level 9. And we got a new power. Oh, that's a cool Spider-Man. Or is it Deadpool? It seems to be Spider-Man. Okay, let's see. So now we can start putting points into acrobatics. So you see, if I had used my skill points for a weapon, I would not have been able to purchase rocket assisted glide just yet. I would have had to wait a bit. Not a big deal, because you do gain skill points quickly enough. But still. And let's take a quick look at our new power. Flak cannon. No idea what that is. Pretty cool. burns a lot of power, and it doesn't seem to be that to do that much damage. Let's take a second and read the description. It's a controller debuff. That explains it. Sprays that shrapnel at your target and nearby enemies. Burns enemies, making them vulnerable to burning effects. Okay, so it's a controller debuff. That doesn't surprise me. I played a bit with munitions, but not that much. So I guess our friend the Red Hood will give us the opportunity to play a bit more with munitions. I'm toying also with creating a Black Manta character. Well, actually, I created a Black Manta character. I was going to cheat and have Black Manta use water powers, but I think I'll have it use munitions instead. That'll be like dual wield with munitions. That should be a good mix, I think. But maybe it won't be the good mix that I think it is. Oh, Spider-Man, two Spider-Man, or is that a Deadpool? Spider-Man wants to steal my barrel. He's so mean. I think we're going to share the credit. Yeah. So there's no need to steal other people's barrels. Oh yeah, level 10. Holy crap, that goes by quick. So we probably gained a skill point, or did we? Yeah, we did. I could start continue purchasing acrobat movement modes, but I'll get weapon combos instead. It's a little weird. Sometimes I'll try to do a weapon combo that I remember using with dual pistols, and obviously I didn't purchase it yet, so I'll purchase them all. So let's go with this one. So tap and 2 hold. Tap, hold, and hold. I'll show you what it does with an actual enemy. So you send him. Oh, it didn't work. Usually you send him flying in the air. And also I'm not sure if I'm going to use weapon masteries with this little guy. I might decide to take those 2 weapon masteries and not this one, not those 2. We'll see. So okay, let's continue our missions. So we have to go to the Gotham Clinic, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go there. And now we can glide like a boss. Ah, that's so sweet. Let's go grab the little thingy here. So you may have noticed the XP boost did do quite the trick. We got to level 10 much faster than usual. And the thing is also we're going to get another XP boost by the game pretty soon, which should allow us to go up in level even a bit faster. So let's start our old friend here. Usually I do the doctors first, and then I go to the rooftop after. But I might do an exception in this case. Oh no, there's a doctor over there. Oh, we didn't get one more. I'm so sad. Or did we? I suppose not. Let's grab that little thing here. And we'll go see the doctor over there. I pulled back a bit so that you guys could see a bit better what's going on. I do have the tendency to pull the camera a little close. And this should be it for those guys, I think. Let's click one more just in case. And let's go to the rooftop now. And I hear something. Oh, there it is. So one more rooftop, and then we can tackle the evil Scarecrow. Oh yeah, and level 11. Oh yeah, I just realized now we can switch to controller if we want to. But not just yet. I assume the reward box will be a weapon. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. It's not as good as the one we have, but it's good for the style. Let's take a quick look at the styles we have. We might decide to trade, although I kind of like the pistol you get when you start the game. A little too weird. Nah, let's keep the simple pistols. There's other pistols that you get later in the game that looks kind of like the simple pistols, but a bit bigger, bulkier. I'm not sure. Oh, it's the same one we had. Oh, it happens. We'll sell it on the broker and make millions of cents. I still remember the first time I came in those sewers. When my character started choking like that, and I was seeing the enemies coming closer. I was trying to break out, and it didn't work, and I was panicking, and I was, oh my god, they're going to kill me! But then, they don't. You may have noticed that some of the crowd controlling abilities seems to work when you're in DPS. It's because they do. Whenever you're playing solo missions or open world content, odds are your crowd control will work even. Okay, sorry about that. I had a little hiccup with my headset. Hopefully you still hear me. If not, sorry about that. I'm going to rearrange my loadout a bit because it's not quite how I usually set it up. This can remain there, but this definitely will have to switch with this one here. And actually I'll switch this one with this one. This is where I usually put my shield ability. So let's try and do that here too. Well, let's summon our little friend a little too fast. Oh, I didn't summon my friend. Probably because I was in the sort of cinematic. Although it wasn't too big a deal. They weren't as difficult as I remembered. But then again, I'm higher level and better geared than ever before. So I'll take a second or two to explore a bit. There's a few thingy. There's sometimes a little chesty. I guess not. There's a few places where it can be, so let's keep looking. Oh. It's probably in the last room with the evil Scarecrow. So let's go and find out. There was a point when I would destroy everything to try and find that chest, but no more. Although sometimes there seems to be no chest. Seems to be. That was quick. There is a feat if you click on all the croc before any of them gets back up. I'm not sure I'm gonna get it this time. Maybe. Oh, I just saw the chesty chest. There's plenty of barrels, so don't be afraid to use them. And a mission like here, that's when I love the dual pistols. Like trying to go after all those crows is a bit annoying, especially if you're using a melee weapon. But with dual pistols, you just go full auto and that was an epic miss. The only thing about going full auto with dual pistols is that sometimes it will push the enemies out of range. But that's a minor nitpick if you ask me. Let's see what we got. Ooh, we got a nice, you know, either a nice pair of pants or a nice back piece. Now let's go for the back piece. The pants would probably have made more sense, but I think the back piece will be cooler in the long run. Oh yeah, level 12. So let's go like this. And I saw the chesty. Oh, we're going to skip this. I made a cinematic, a video with all the cinematics, or at least a lot of the cinematics. So, as a rule of thumb, if you want to look at those, you can. Could have sworn we had to talk to our friend Batwoman. I suppose not. Holy crap, level 13. So I should be able to complete my dual pistols combos. So it's 2 tap 1 hold. So let's show you what it does. So basically it shoots all around you. Although the description says it acts as a cone in front of your character. It could be. Just a quick check to see if I didn't forget anything. Been a while since I've been here, so I easily could have. And let's get out of here. So let's go see our friend Gordon, and we can even do so gliding, because now we can. And we probably gained a new power, I suppose. Reload. That's a controller ability, basically. Oh. Too distracted. It happens. Oh, let's grab a quick feat. There we go. Oh, and let's grab a PvP poster. Not sure why I had Gordon in mind. Let's grab a booster gold mission while we're here. And let's talk to our friend Batwoman. If you saw the latest live feed, you guys know that we're going to get the Batwoman mask as a reward in the upcoming DLC Riddled with Crime. So if you've been dreaming of making your own Batwoman character, you're going to be able to do so soon. Technically, you already can, but now it's going to be official. So as you can see, we got another XP booster. I'm not sure if the one I had is still active. I didn't pay attention if I had the blue. Let's go check. How can you tell? Very easy. If you zone and you see the blue energy thingy, you still have the XP boost. It's that simple. And we still have the XP boost, so we'll wait a bit before using the new one we got. There's probably other ways. I think if you go into inventory, you see the blue energy thingy. Like you can see that blue glow. That means that the experience boost that I got when I started playing, it's still working. And if you go to your inventory, I think you still see the blue thingy. So if you want to know, that's how you can know. So let's sell whatever we don't need, and we'll repair after. There we go. Well, actually, I just realized we should have access to a new box. Oh yeah. So again, you need to select your gear. And now here you can decide if you want it to be controller gear or DPS gear. Normally I would go with controller, but this one's I'll stick to DPS. One click too fast. That's okay, I'll have one controller piece. At this point, it won't really matter. So you can see most of my gear is level 9. It doesn't scale with your level, it scales with your combat rating. So depending on the combat rating of your gear, that's how your gear will scale. And also if you have it will scale with your overall combat rating. So if you had a piece that's like combat rating 12, but everything else is combat rating 3, odds are if you get a new chest, the new chest will not be as good as your combat rating 12. You could end up with a combat rating 3 chest. Well, I'm exaggerating. A combat rating 8 chest maybe. And I just realized the gear you get from boxes obviously it gives you quite a bit of extra cash. So pretty much all the gear is going to be level 9 and a few pieces level 10. So basically the first boxes I started opening were level 9, which increased my combat rating to, as you can see, 10. So the last 2 pieces I opened actually ended up being combat rating level 10 because they scale to the combat rating to my actual combat rating. So at level 15 we're going to get again another set of gear that's going to be able to we're going to be able to use to upgrade the gear that we have. And let's take a quick look at our loadout. Oh, we got the mounted turret. Let's give it a try. We'll put it here, our first supercharge. And the reload is a controller ability that allows you to give power back to to the three most fatigued group member, the three group members who need the highest power. Well, actually, who have the highest power percentage. Oh well. And also it gives a... Oh, no, sorry. It's been a long day. So it gives power to the three players who need it the most. So the players who have the less power will get extra power. But the players who have the highest power percentage, they'll get a small attack boost for a while. I'm starting to... So we're not going to use it just yet. We'll use it when we play as a controller in a group. So I guess that's going to be it for now. I guess I've been saying enough silly things for now, and I'm getting a bit tired, I suppose. So next time we'll start with... next time we're going to go fight the forces of the evil Bane and the evil Bane himself. So that's going to be it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.